Hey guys, how are we all? So I've just stopped at the butcher's now to pick up a lamb that I pre-ordered. I've got a 17 kilo lamb. That's one of our lambs hanging over there. I've come to pick it up and then I'm going to go put it on the spit. Stay tuned. So we got the lamb, it's ready to go. Going to go put it in the car and go put it on the charcoal. Let's go. The lamb's home now, so time to start the charcoal and get the lamb on the spit. So we're getting the charcoal ready. So we've got some briquettes and we've got some cardboard to get the fire started. We've got the fire lit and ready to go. So the fire's starting to heat up now, so we'll unwrap the lamb, put some salt on it and tie it to the spit. Just taking the plastic off that they wrapped it in, and then we'll put some salt onto the lamb. So now we're seasoning the lamb. So we got some salt, we're going to put it on the inside of the lamb, on the outside of the lamb. This will give the lamb a nice salty flavour. Once the lamb starts to cook, we're going to use an olive oil mix that we're going to put into a bowl and brush it on the outside of the lamb as well. So now we're cutting off the two front legs. What we're going to do with this, we're going to tie the stomach up. We're going to make two incisions in where the skin is in the stomach to tie up the stomach, so that way it stays nice and juicy inside and doesn't dry out from the fire. So now we're cutting the middle of the legs, so that way when we do the cuts and where the holes are, it ties in together nicely.
What's happening, guys?
We're just putting on the spit now. We're going to tie it up. We've got some wire. We're going to put the legs through here, cut a couple of holes and put these legs through and then tie it up. So we've got salt, sort of been salted. So now to put the clamp with the spikes through and tighten it up, it's got a bolt on the side that you can tighten it with. So that way it stays tight as it's spinning. Now to put the clamp on the other side as well. So we've got clamps on both sides, that way the lamb won't move while it's spinning on the spit. So we're going to tie it up. And we're nearly good to go. So after this we'll tie the legs up with wire. We'll put some wire through the middle of the lamb, just to all tie in together, so to give it a bit of extra strength while it's spinning.
What are these used for?
Put the wire through to tie it through the top to give it support. So we put a bit of wire through the top,
So it doesn't move.
Yeah, then we tied it around the post. So we got the wire coming through the top, then through the bottom. We're going to twist it 2-3 times, then cut the wire off. This way it gives extra strength. Punch some holes in the skin now, and we'll tie it up. So those legs that we cut off, we'll put them through the holes. See those little grooves in the legs that we cut in the middle? The skin will sit inside of that and hold it and give it a bit of extra support, as you'll see. So we pull the skin and put it through each other, overlap it. We put the leg through. Now the leg, where that little cut that we made is, will sit inside the skin. That way it won't fall out. There you go, nice and strong. Now for the next one. So now the second one, put the second one through, and once that's done, they're both done. So when you put the cuts along the leg, the skin stays inside the leg, so now we tie these two legs together and tie it to the pole. So got to bend it down a little bit.
What are the boys doing now? You're tying the legs
So
to
we're going
the
to
pole,
tie
is it?
to the post, yeah, to the spit. So he's going to hold it down while I tie it. So we're going to get the wire around the post, get the pliers, do a few twists to tighten it. Then we can cut off the wire once we're finished. So for our final checks now, we've got to make sure that the clamp and the wire has been done up properly, because once it starts to spin on the rotisserie, it's hard to take it off. So once our final checks are complete, we can put it on the spit to get it spinning. So we're approximately about an hour into cooking the lamb. The lamb's got a nice golden colour to it already. The juices are starting to fall off into the charcoal and you've got that lamb smell coming through. It's looking good. So I have mixed up some olive oil, mixed herbs, some garlic and some salt into a bowl. Now I'm going to brush this all over the lamb to give it a bit of extra flavour on the outside of the lamb. So just put in the herbs on the lamb now so it doesn't get dry. So you've got the moistures coming out the meat as well. So all these flavours should mix together, it should be good. So we're 2 hours in. As you can see, it's looking good. The skin's started to pop. You can see the spine sticking out the back. The smell is amazing.
What's happening, guys?
Taking the lamb off.
Is it done?
Done.
The lamb is done, guys.
The lamb is finished.
Nice.
So just put it in the middle, let it cool down for a few seconds. Then we'll cut it up.
Crispy skin.
So now it's time to take the wires off the lamb. That way we can start cutting up the lamb and put it on the plate so we can start to eat.